Hey guys, for reading today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are a little over halfway through our first quarter, and it's taken some time getting used to how to do everything online, and I think that we all have learned how to get to our assignments and how to complete them. However, there have been a lot of missing assignments. And so today I want you guys to spend some time going through and looking at your grades and looking at the assignments that you haven't finished yet and working on completing those. So I'm going to show you, this is my daughter's pretend account, the one where I use to check kind of everything. And so you're going to see what your grades might look like depending on what you've done. And so you'll go to grades right here on the left side. You have your home, it would take you to math, modules, and then your grades. And these are the scores. I have done some grading, but I do need to do some more and get caught up to kind of get those to you. So first of all, I can see up here at the top that her grade right now is a 77.5. So taking what she's done and turned into me, it's a 77.5. When you look at it, you see the name of the assignment, when it was due, and then your score and out of how many were possible. So she got 4 out of 5 right. Same thing on this one, she got 8 out of 10 right. Now, if there's something like this, it's either you haven't submitted it or I haven't checked it. This Flipgrid, I'm not actually taking any grades on, like any points for. It was more of a practice to see, to get into that, rhythm of using Flipgrid and that kind of thing. As we go down, you can see, again, she's got these scores in here. This little icon right here is I've graded it and left you a comment. So when I click on her comment, it pops up and it says, "Good job. I loved how you showed your work." So that's a good comment. I might leave those on your page, just depends. As I'm going down a little bit further, I start seeing where she needs to do some work. Every time there's a missing little icon right here, that's something that has not been turned into me, and you need to work on that. So as I'm scrolling down, she hasn't done any of these things because she's not been in my class really, but they have been marked missing. So she needs to work on quite a bit here. And the way that you can start doing this is, I would say start at the bottom because those are the most recent things, and then move your way backwards so that we can get some of those things done that you are a little bit more fresh. So what you can do is click on this proofreading. You're going to click on the name of it, and it's going to come up and say there's no preview available. So you will go into the title right up here, and it's going to take you to that page. And so it's going to load up the Cami. As she goes through it, she can answer the questions. Now, if you haven't done this, my guess is that you've forgotten the video that you watched. So just like with any time we see our assignments, you can go back. And I would really suggest that you go back and watch those videos that explain how to do something. So you're going to be going back and looking to see what it is that you need to do. So I'm going to move it forward again so that we're on the assignment. And I'm going to just fill in some blanks. Like, I'm not even going to try to do this the right way. I just want to get it submitted to show you what happens. So I'm going to circle this one, and then I'm going to use my texting tool, and I'm going to text down here, or write down here, and you would just write what you think will happen in the bike race. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm ready to submit. you guys know, go up to submit. I'm hoping that some of these assignments aren't turned in because you're not submitting them, and you should have your work already like saved and ready to go. So I can go to save now, and then I will, once all my changes are saved, I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit submit. And it's submitting. Now that it's submitted, when I go to my module, or I'm sorry, my grades, I'm going to go back and look and see what happens to that assignment when we change it. So it was the assignment where we had to proofread. And so it was this one. Sometimes it will change here, but because you submitted it and I haven't seen it, it's not marked as missing, but it's unmarked that it's missing. You guys are going to want to go through and look at all of these missing assignments. There's one more thing that I want to show you. So this comment right here says, you didn't follow the directions, please redo the work and resubmit it to me. So you didn't do it correctly. We want to make sure that you get your points on it, and you need to redo this one. So I'm going to click on the assignment here, and then it's going to open it up. So that you can get into the Cami assignment, and you'll be able to click on it and do this. Now, the last time I clicked on this, it came up and it said that it was locked because she hasn't marked them as done. She hasn't watched those videos. When it came to this, it said that it was locked. If you get that error message, you need to go through and go by step through the module. That means that you didn't go through that day's assignments all the way through, and you still need to watch the videos. So I'm going to go back to my grades. I know that there's some of you have quite a bit to make up. I want you to work a little bit each day to try to get caught up on those missing assignments, and just do what you can to get it done. We have a couple weeks before grades are due, so just do the best that you can and do as many as you can, but do it with, like, actually trying your best. Don't just rush through it to get it done. We will talk about this more in our reading groups, and if you have questions, just let me know.